Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Score. Top of the morning. Grand Rising. So today, on this Thursday morning, the day after September 11th, I just want to talk about Tamika. Good morning. I just want to talk about people that's people people that pray for people when they praying on people. So don't pray for me when you praying on me, right? So let's just dissect what these words mean, right? Most of us know what it means, but the understanding of it's better to know what the definition is, right? The meaning of the word pray is to speak to God, to a God, either privately or in a religious ceremony, in order to express love, admiration, or thanks, or in order to ask for something. I want y'all to remember that part, in order to ask for something, because that's going to lead me to a point later. Correct? So let's just mind that, right? So let's look up praying on someone, right? Let's look that up real quick, right? So pray on is a phrase, but it's really meaning pray, right? Is a phrasal verb that has multiple meanings. It means to hunt and kill for food. For it means to hurt, cheat, or steal from someone, and it also means to get something from a group of people illegally or unfairly for you know those type of things. So we're just gonna leave those things right there, right? So we know basically there's people out there praying for us, right? When we expect someone praying for you, you think they're doing it for the right reasons. We know that certain people in their families, their grandmothers, more than likely, or big mamas as they would call back in the days, they would pray for your well-being. They would pray for your strength. They would pray for just for you to be okay and to go further on in life to be a better person, right? So we understand that part. But hear me out, and y'all just, for those of y'all that's religious, bear with me, right? I am a Christ-like entity, meaning I follow the ways of Christ, right? So let's just say you pray, you when you praying, right? Some people think that praying is to cast a spell. What are you doing if you cast a spell on somebody? You're not casting a spell for their well-being, right? Most people think a spell is for you to get under one's leadership or something to that extent, right? So there are people that may be praying for you to do something that you don't want to do. In other words, they're praying on you, right? That's the thing that I wanted to talk about today, because there's so many people that swear they are doing things in the right ways of life as far as wanting the best for somebody, but yet they are doing things for your harm and not for your good, right? For example, shout out to my 33 brother Word, right? He always talk, he's doing a mentorship program, right? And there are people that will pray that they will pray that it doesn't succeed, right? Because they don't there's a misconception that because you want to help somebody, you have all knowing knowledge, you have all of these things that other people don't have, and instead of it being a good thing, people want to look at it as a bad or a negative side of a situation. And I'm asking people, why is that such a bad thing? Because you don't possess it. So you're mad at me because I'm giving something that can help somebody, or I'm doing something that could help somebody, but you're so much against the fact that you don't possess it, that I'm the bad guy and you hope that I fall on my face. You are so hurtful that you hope that this program will fall on its face. Why? When all you have to do is to add yourself, to improve yourself into the situation to help stop situations from becoming worse than they already are. Uncle El, good morning. Right? We have to figure out, why are we going through situations that people are preying on us instead of wanting the best and pray for us. Y'all want to nobody wants to increase your situation because they want you to decrease as a human being. They want you to decrease as a person that's trying to do the right thing in life. And that's a horrible concept, but we know in this life that there are people praying EY on your downfall. They are praying EY for your mishap. They are praying EY for you to not have the things that could make you be successful, and want you to join their miserable concepts of life, right? I understand that some people's peace is chaos. So if you're trying to find peace, they will put pieces into your life to make you stay in the chaos. There are crab in the barrel bunch of people that don't want you to succeed, so they will prey on you to keep you where you at. Instead of them trying to improve on what you have or what you know or how to be successful, they will prey EY on the fact that we need you to stay here. We don't want you to be that person that gets up out of the barrel or out of the box or out of the community that we have so that none of us can get out of. That is a oh my God, that's just horrible. But instead of us praying for someone's success, you want to sit there and pray on the fact that we need you to stay here because you can't get out, because I can't get out. Instead of you looking up to the hills from which your help may come to elevate your well-being, your well-minded self, your peace, your love, your compassion, you are staying in the valley because you fear that people are so much against you that they're praying on you to stand still. Put your tent in the valley instead of elevating yourself to the hill from which your help may come from. Why do we do that? Why is that so much of a problem for other people in the world? Is it the fact that because they don't have it, they can't possess it, they don't want to possess it? But here's the news, everybody. We all have the same tools. Every one of us, whether it's Uncle L, whether it's Scorpio Mama, whether it's Tamika, and anybody else hearing in the bushes, we all have the same tools. You have been birthed with everything that you need in life to succeed in it. And the fact that you can't find it is because you buried it all in your storehouse. So don't pray on me and then act like you want to pray for me, because that is the total opposite of what you're supposed to be doing in your life. What you have for you, what God has placed in your heart is for you. Your job is to elevate that gift, whatever it is. Sometimes you could be multi-talented. We know there's multi-talented people, whether it's in this chat, whether it's in this on this sector, whatever. We ain't got time to be sitting here worrying about, the woe is me person, right? Don't be praying on me, because I am on my assignment. I am on my mission. I am here to give somebody what is for them. Somebody. I don't know who, but somebody. So don't sit there and pray for me. Don't send out your lieutenant on me to distract me and curse me when I am too blessed to be stressed. There are times that you are well blessed to be stressed, but here they come praying on you because you are just that, too blessed to be stressed. And now, because you are too blessed to be stressed, they will do anything to prey on that, to subtract from you, to drain you from that blessing that has already been given to you since the day you came out the womb. When you came out of that darkness into your first step of life, you were being preyed on because you are already born into a chaotic world. We don't need to keep going through that for the rest of our life. We already know that we are going to go through that the rest of our life. So I don't need nobody to pray on me because I'm doing the things that I want to do. So now you want to disguise it as if you are praying for me. You might be praying for me. You may be praying on me to fall on my face. You may be praying for me to be a disappointment. You may be even praying that someone tie my tongue so I can't speak what I need to speak for somebody to receive what they need to receive. But guess what? Your prayer can't work on a person that's blessed. And that's the truth. I'm not going to say I am the anointed one, but I am anointed enough to see the traps that you are trying to put down for me in order for me to make me a weakling, because that's the only way you can prey on me if I am weak. But I am too much of a blessing to not see what you have coming. That would be called discernment for a lot of other people, right? So here's the deal. In order for you to change your life, I'm going to just say it bluntly. Y'all forgive me. In order to change your life, the bullshit has to stop within your life. So you people that continuously want to change your life, I hate that word change, because you are going to change your life, and I'm going to show you how. You keep wanting to change, right? So the best way for you to change is to keep straddling the fence, right? When you straddle the fence, please don't pray for me. Don't pray for me, because you're praying for me to sit there with you, EYing, to sit there with you. I don't want to straddle the fence. I want to be a little bit above, because that way, if you succeed and try to pull me back, I'm right where you are on the fence. But I know how to get back up. You can't. A rich person, if he ever goes broke, he has the ability to get back what he lost. Why? Because he already made it there. If you make it to the top of the mountain and then you tragically or mysteriously fall back down into the valley, nine times out of 10, you will end up back on top, because you know the trials and tribulations that you had to go through to get back on top of said hill, right? And yeah, Scorp, that's another thing. I'm gonna get to that in a minute, right? And these are the reasons why you don't allow people to pray for you, because they may have you on their mind and take the time to pray for you, but are they praying for you or are they praying on you? Those are the things. Now, Scorp, I'm going to talk about that. That's just like people who feel like they're anointed and can put their hands on you. If the Bible tells you no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and you put your hands on me, and if I don't pass out, you know what that means? You're not strong enough. Your spirit ain't strong enough to possess what I have. You may think it's bad that I didn't fall out. Maybe it's the fact that you aren't anointed enough to gain strength within me and to bless me, because I'm already blessed. But because you are placed in a higher quote unquote authority over life, over spirituality, that may not work for me. All because you think you praying for me, but you praying on me to fail. So don't be surprised if that spirit don't come up on me, because I am prayed up. That your praying, EY, does not touch me. You can get a nibble. You can even scratch and claw at me. You may scratch and claw me up, but I am going to get away from it, because I am prayed AY up. I am elevating myself in a way that nobody else can understand it. And if they don't understand it, who cares? As long as you understand it. If you coming out of that darkness into a quote unquote marvelous light, your actions need to be shown. The proof is always going to be in the pudding. But because you are praying on me, you're upset that, hey, he's getting away from me or she's getting away from me. I need to do more. That is not the work of the person that I would pray to. I pray to someone that wants to elevate me. And that's a personal conversation that no one should be involved with but me and the creator. But you have people that wants to be involved because they see the blessings. They see you glowing. They don't want to know your story. They just want to ride it. They want to be a Judas in your life because Judas preyed on Jesus too. He prayed on Jesus. Oh, I can do. Oh, yeah, yeah. Until that prayer became a betrayal. That's what happens when you pray EY on somebody. You're gonna betray them somewhere down the line. But if you don't understand what's getting ready to happen, because you don't understand what's going on around you, you need the PRAY for understanding. You need the PRAY for wisdom. You need the PRAY for insight. You need those things in order to dissect and to subtract from those who are PREYing on you. Because if you don't understand that, you're just going to be around a bunch of people that may be with you and what may not be against you, and may be against you. I'm not saying to be around yes people, because yes people are also ones that could be PREYing on you because they leave you no room for growth. Y'all already know how I feel about growth. If you stunt your growth because you are in the ways of the rest of the world, your growth will be stunted for a while. Praise, good morning. And that's the thing that we have to understand. If you need to elevate, you got to be that sponge. Don't be the cloth that you want to wash dishes with. Now you got to understand why people use sponges, because that sponge that you put that water under it absorbs it, it soaks it up. And now that when you rub it against those dishes, you are becoming clean. It's becoming clean because the soap is being absorbed, the water is being absorbed, and you can get through more. It's not to say that cloth that you're using is not doing the job, but the sponge just holds more than the cloth. Because while you can wring out, most people wring out their cloth, why? So it can dry. I'm not wringing out nothing to be dry in a sponge. I need it to be fresh. So that's how we're supposed to be. When you pray for somebody, you're supposed to be ever present and wanting somebody to get the best for them, and not preying on them so they can become weak and be devoured. You know, and at the end of the day, sometimes, you know, we have so many people that are quote unquote for us, but then at the end, you know, the envy comes out, the jealousy come out. I don't know why people could be jealous of a person. You can have the same thing that they have. You just got to work at it a little bit more so you can achieve it. If I was, for example, if I'm learning from Prez, I don't need to be better than Prez. I just need him to give me the tutelage, because I believe I have the understanding of numbers and watching and being observant to where I can say, you know what, I can sell here, I can buy here. Even if y'all may think it's high, the price is high, I might think the price is right and buy it and still succeed, where you were like, damn, you took a chance. Nah, I just have a bet. I just understand numbers. You taught me how to take the chance and go ahead and invest in something like that. So that's why I would always share Prez's content, because he is showing you things to where you can be able to succeed in certain things. So in that way, he is praying for you and not preying on you, because he wants the best for you. And when he could have easily said, I can charge you, but he's doing it out of the kindness of his heart. These are the things that we have to stop fighting. We have to stop preying on people that want to be a blessing to somebody. Let them be the blessing. Why are you stopping them? Why are you so doubtful that that thing could succeed, when it's always a possibility that it can be a success? We need to stop preying on people because it's not our idea. We need to celebrate and pray for that person that is making those attempts to go ahead and be successful in whatever it is they're doing, whether it's Perez in his market watching situations, or whether it's Tamika with her her shirts, you know, and doing her shirts and things like that. We need people to actually, we need to be proud of them, because they're taking the steps out to do certain things that they need to do in order for them to come out of the normalcies of what everybody else is doing. It takes guts for them to do that. It takes guts for these people to go on out there and present themselves for what their gifts are and what God has given them. It's not my job to pray on them because I am spiteful because they have something that I don't have. If you're smart, you'll pray that you'll get wisdom and understanding, and they add themselves unto you instead of praying on them because you ain't the one that created that idea or that thought process, or said, you know what, let me go ahead and teach these people how to do stuff, or let me show somebody how to make this shirt the way that you want that shirt to be. We need to be thankful that there are roadmaps in life, and stop praying on those people to destroy those ways to those destinations that they're trying to get to. They may want you to get in the car, but you so damn spiteful that you pray that the car blows up with them in it. That's horrible. That's a terrible way to look at life. But you have people that do that because they don't want you to succeed for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is, but they are doing that because it's not their idea. And like I just told y'all, we was given everything we need to succeed in life. I tell you guys this all the time. You are a storehouse for a reason. Their storehouse is for the abundance that God has already placed in you, right? Everybody wants to talk about the mustard seed, the faith the size of a mustard seed. You have to understand what God has already given you is it always has room for growth. You have to do the job to water it. You got to do the job for it to receive the light that it needs to develop within your life. That's the praying AY that you should be doing. Lord, give me this gift and improve this gift so it could bear good fruit. Instead of you saying, you know what, Lord, or whatever Lord you're praying to, or whatever God you're praying to, Lord, strike him down because he thinks he knows it all, or she thinks she knows it all. No, be happy for the person. Be happy for him or her, because their way may not be your way. So you should not be frowning upon it because it's not yours. Of course, we're going through battles all the time. Yeah, we're supposed to go through battles. It's called balance. The balance of life will tell you that there's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days. But you have to understand, I will not pray on somebody because they're going through their bad days, praying with an EY. Because at the end of the day, I am praying for your strength. I am praying for your love. I am praying for the mercy and the elevation and the growth that you need to do to go forward. I am not a spiteful person, right? And even though there may be people that's waiting for me to fall on my face, I wish them the best, because I know their praying on me will not succeed, because my strength comes from within me. My love is already given to me. My compassion was given to me. My wisdom was given to me. All I can do with it is to develop it, strengthen it, and put it on display. And yes, we understand that the world is so backwards that they love chaos and not peace. But let them have their piece of the pie, IECE, piece of the pie, while you get your piece and you're getting the blessings of the praying that you have done, as far as developing your gifts, as far as being that person that's willing to give back so somebody else can grow. All you doing is bearing the fruit of love. And it's already being shown. It's already being shown that Prez is reaping the good fruit. How do I know that? Because there are people that can testify that the things that he's teaching them is helping them to improve in their finances. It's helping them to gain the wisdom and understanding, like, wait a minute, I can go over here and do this instead of going backwards and putting money on a downward spiral investment. And they may have learned that from Prez. And that's why I will continue to share him, because I understand that even if one person can receive something from what he is giving and what he is planting, that's one more that can have it than not. And those are the things that we need to do going forward. That's why I will always share what the word is doing, right? If y'all go to my community page, y'all see me sharing what his mentoring program can give to somebody who needs it. Now, we always talk about somebody, you know what? We need to pray for somebody that wants to go on out there and do that. Praying is an AY, right? So now that somebody's did it, now that Prez did it, now that Lisa J does it, now that they do it together once a week, we need to praise them for it. You see how praise go with pray? Cece, good morning. Right? You see how that goes together? When you praise somebody, you're praying for them with the AY because those words exist together. Not to say that they are above somebody, not to say that they are of a godly person, of a godly being. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when you give them the praise that, you know, we appreciate the things that you do, it's not the praise to where you are God alone. We're not doing that. We're saying that we are appreciating the fact of the things that you do. If you really understand why people do what they do in their good sense, you would understand why you need to give them their damn flowers while they're alive. I get tired of people sitting there praying on somebody when they do the right thing. I get tired when you know some goofball wants to come out of the clear blue sky and say, "Oh, that man don't know what he's talking about. Oh, that woman doesn't know what they're talking about." All because you don't. It's not you doing it. It doesn't matter if somebody if somebody received what they're being given and they are developing something that's greater than what they had before. Be happy for them. Stop drinking the haterade. Oh my God, I just sounded mad old. Forgive me. But stop doing that. You understand what I'm saying? There are people that are worthy of learning. There are people that are still worthy of growth. Stop stunting your growth. Stop stagnating yourself. Y'all already know how I feel about stagnation. Stagnation kills dreams. And if it kills a dream, it'll kill your growth as well. You're cutting yourself off at the root. All because you are allowing somebody to prey on you, to keep you down, to hold you still, to keep you at your weakest self so they can devour your mind, not necessarily your body, but also your soul. You understand what I'm saying? We have to understand, we have to elevate from that praying mode to being a praise mode, because while we are praising, we are still praying at the same time. That man went over somebody's head, but I asked for forgiveness. Because at the end of the day, there's too many people preying on you, EY, like you're the biggest meat in the jungle. This jungle there's too much room in this jungle for you to be preying on me. Don't prey on nobody. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Stop being naturally a hater. Stop being naturally a goofball. Let that person enjoy what they do. Lady Shay, good morning once again. But you got to allow yourself to be in a prayerful mode. The prayerful mode is what's going to help you to elevate. When you at your lowest self, what do? You cry. You're crying for help. No, pray for help. Pray that you elevate yourself to the next level so you no longer at the bottom. You start from the bottom. That don't mean you got to stay there. There's many people that believe because they're born alone, they die alone. But they forget, because you do those things, there's a thing called life in the middle of birth and death. And in that life, you should not be doing it by yourself. As a matter of fact, there's somebody praying that they can help you instead of praying that you don't get the help that you need. You got to understand that there are people that's being placed in your life for you to grow, to elevate yourself, to gain wisdom, even if it's for a season. Sometimes it may be longer than a season. But I'm thankful that I have an understanding that there are people coming into my life that even if I don't speak to them for a while, they understand that my heart is in the right place. So they'll probably pray for me because they understand that I am a selfless person, because you pray for somebody when you're selfless. You pray on somebody when you're selfish. Those are two different things. Again, I may have went over your head. Once again, forgive me. Not to say that I'm smarter than anybody, but the way of the world may have us looking at things that sounds like the same, and it's not. It's not the same. You truly have to understand, when you are selfless, praying is never going to be a problem. And while you're praying, you may be gaining the strength to elevate yourself at the same time. Lord, I need you to strengthen my heart, strengthen my mind, strengthen my soul. You may be elevating at that time. You know who's hating on you? The one that wants you to stand still, be still, have no foundation, be stuck in quicksand instead of solid ground. Put your foundation at a beach so that way the waves can destroy the foundation. No, you need to pray for elevation. You need to pray that someone gives you the tool to foundate where you can have a peaceful state of mind instead of pieces of mind because somebody is praying on you. It'll be a beautiful thing if you didn't have to look over your shoulder. That's why a lot of people want to conform from criminality because they're tired of looking over their shoulder. So now that they're no longer being preyed on by the stick-up kid, while they're not being preyed on by the police, while they're not being preyed on by their man because you're so much successful even on that side. Not condoning this. I'm not praising it. I'm just telling you that's why people change, because you get tired of being preyed on. When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of being preyed on, it's time for you to pray for elevation, pray for growth. AY, not EY. Just for you that don't understand where I'm going with this. Praying, AY, is the thing that you need for growth. You need somebody to, Lord, I need you to add somebody to help me to understand what I need to do to elevate myself in this life. But you have people that still praying on you. Oh no, it's gonna happen. But in the meantime, just stay here with us. Stay on the block. Stay in this chat where they talking about chaos and mayhem. We got you. No, you only got me because I'm sitting here listening and being fed your nonsense instead of being fed what I need to grow. You know what I mean? For the longest period of time, we've been told that milk was good for us. It helped our bones and it helped us grow. We've been lied to. They've been preying on us. They've been preying on our mindset because we keep believing what they're saying instead of understanding that everything that we need has already been given to us. It's already in the grass. They tell you dandelion is no good, but they give you dandelion to clean out your veins and let the blood flow in a different way. But if you look outside, they tell you a dandelion is a weed. What weed do you know that is good? Except, no, let me take that back, because some of y'all believe that the cannabis is the weed, and that even with that, right? It helps you. It helps people with cancer get themselves together. It makes them feel at ease. It takes them to a place to where there's no more pain. But in legality, they tell you that's all bad. Because why? They're praying that they can get their hands on something that you need and gain capital off of it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you pray for something that's given to you, you're always going to have somebody praying on you because they can't get a piece of the pie. I don't want a piece of the pie. My payment is for you to be able to say, you know what? I am growing because this information was helpful. It was useful. And I am applying it to my life. And now it's going to a place that it needs to go. My 33 brother, what up, though? And that's the thing that we have to understand, because there's people that they can't accept that it was you. It was the person to help elevate them. They're going to prey on you, not for your well-being, but for the fact that I can't stand you because it wasn't my thought. It wasn't my idea. It wasn't my innovation that did it. So the hell with you. And that's my point. That's what I'm saying. But because society, because whoever the hell said that the weed ain't good for you, you need to cut it. You need to get rid of it. No, it's good for you. That's why the cows are grown. But yet the cows eat weed and it helps them grow. And the sheep eat the grass, and you understand what I'm saying? All of that has nutrients that oh well, they're animals. There's no different. We're just higher than the animal. So why it ain't working for us? You probably don't even understand. The thing that cures your cancer is sitting right outside your front door. But because they preying on you, because they scared the hell out of you, they prey on you to spend that $7,000 for that chemotherapy, to spend $1,000 for that insulin, when you could have been just saying, you know what, let me plant a garden and let the fructose help me to redevelop my pancreas so it can work on its own. They're preying on us. They're preying on us each and every day. EY, not AY. Because if you're praying AY for me, you would want me to do better. You would want to see me grow. You would want to see me help people to succeed. But there's so many people that can't stand the fact that you are doing the things that's right. When you're doing good, evil is spoken of. So they'll even tell you that because you're doing the right thing, you're doing wrong. That's praying, EY. You're not supposed to be doing that, right? Because at the end of the day, just because it's not your idea, guess what I'm doing? If it ain't my idea, I'm going to do what I can. The testimony for me is that I will still help somebody. You may block. I have been blocked on people's page, and I'm still supporting them because I believe that their content can help somebody. It's not about me being right or wrong. It's about me wanting somebody to improve on themselves. So I'm praying that this person that don't like me can still help somebody down the line. You don't like me, that's your problem. I'm still praying for the best for you while you praying that mine don't succeed. I'm just a different person that way. And me and the word was joking. He's like, Gary, you be trying to save everybody. I'm like, no, because I can't save everybody. The reality is all I can do is place something out there for someone to receive it. I pray that someone picks it up and it works for them, but I also know there's somebody praying that they don't receive it and it doesn't help them increase in life. That's just the way of the world. That's just what they would call human nature. You have haters that run around this place all the time because it's not mine. But nothing is yours. You barely can control your body or your mind, but you worrying about somebody else succeeding with theirs. That's a you problem. Worry, don't do that because I'm a realist. I truly understand because you the one that said that there needs to be balance in the world. And so if everybody was good, where's the balance in that? If everybody was successful, where's the balance in that? The balance is let the person choose for themselves. I pray that the person choose for us to be at ease instead of being in chaos. The person that loved the chaos is preying on you just for you to go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. Just saying good morning. And that's the thing that I want people to not understand. To understand that just because somebody's preying on you, that you can still be prayed for and succeed. But because someone's preying on you doesn't mean that everybody's out to get you. Just because someone prayed for you doesn't mean everybody is praying for your success. We have to understand the checks and balances of life. And the checks and balances in life is telling you that just because it doesn't work for me, it may work for you. Just because the word is doing a mentorship for people, it's not for me to say, Atmosphere, good morning. Just because he's doing what he's doing, it's not for me to say, you know what, because I ain't doing it, because it's not my idea, I'm going to hate on it. No, I am going to do whatever I can to push that for someone else that needs it. I don't care who it is. That's why I still wait for Atmosphere to start his daggone cooking program, his cooking channel, because somebody may gain some cooking skills and, he can be a success, but that's my guy. But I have to sit here and be patient with him, right? So I'm still praying for him and not praying that he doesn't stay in the background and in the bushes as he would love to be. No, I tell him to come out the bushes because someone needs him. I tell the word the same thing. Nah, don't change because the world is trying to attack you. They trying to take your peace. They trying to do all of those things. Come on, keep going, keep pushing, keep elevating because your prayer, your elevation is what someone needs, even though there's people praying on you because it's you. Nah, the hell with that. Throw the heap coals on the head by being successful. by continuously doing what you need to do, right? I don't have to continuously quote the Bible to show that there's some scriptures and morals that I tend to live by. If you don't see it, that's not on me. It's on you. We have to continue to go forward in this life. Stop worrying about people. Oh my God, here you go. You have to continuously keep going forward, even if they're preying on you. That's just like if you in quicksand. Are you not gonna? Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna try to get up out of that? Your goal is to write a book. Score. Then pray that you can. Stop worrying about if people is not gonna understand it or not. Right? Even if you have to proofread it yourself, even if you gotta publish it yourself, it's okay. If you believe that it's going to help someone, you go ahead and try it. You go ahead and pray that it goes through. If it doesn't, you letting the enemies prey on you in doubt and fears and worryation. We can't keep living through fears and worryation. We have to. The best way to fight fear is to overcome it. Shout out to the word. That's something he said not too long ago. So if you overcome your fear, you can be able to do the things that you need to do. They can't prey on your fears anymore. Now that you prayed, that you overcame the fear, and then God placed it in front of you to overcome it, you have done your job. Now that praying prospect in your life is no longer holding you back. The chain has been broken off your ankles. Continue to walk forward. Now pace yourself, because you still got more work to do. Pray, continue to pray to elevate your mind to where it needs to get to in order for you to continue to go forward. Lady Shay, you got to stop working so hard. You need time for yourself. It's okay to be selfish with yourself. You can't keep giving to people that's not going to receive you. Like I said, when you pray, you're selfless. That's what love is. Love is supposed to be selfless, sacrificing, and all those things. But when you pray on somebody with the EY, you are a selfish individual. You're doing this for yourself and to gain a momentum over a thing or a person that's not able to elevate themselves. Because if you're not smarter than the next person, you can't overcome them. But you can always kill the wounded and eat the dead. It's very rare that you kill the healthiest person and feed off of that person. You can't kill them. So now you continue to prey on the weak. Nobody in this chat is weak. Nobody in this chat is that babe. We are, even though we're babes as far as growing, we're not babes in stature, if that makes any sense to you. You got to truly understand that praying prospect on you can no longer hold you bound. That's like breaking the yoke, breaking the chains, breaking the generational curse. There's entities preying on you to keep that generational curse in your mind. There's entities that say, you know what, you ain't gonna succeed because your mama ain't succeed and your daddy ain't succeed. But our whole prayer prospect is to be better than them. So if we allow people to continuously hold us back and pray for our downfall, we're succumbing to those prayerful moments and not the praying moments and the praising moments that we can overcome. Those are the things that we have to keep working on. Those are the things that we need to proceed with in order to go forward in life. I can't continuously say that, you know what, God gave me an idea and he gave me a message for you, and I'm not listening to God, the God in me myself. That makes no sense. I look dumb. It's like I'm praying on myself. I'm holding myself back. I'm praying on. You know how hard it is to pray on yourself? But that's what doubt do for you. That's what worryation do for you. That's what stagnation does for you. You are preying on yourself because those things are running around in your mind loosely and not being combated or pushed away or being defended on in your mind. These are the times that we need to say, you know what? I am going to overcome this fear. I am going to overcome this stagnation. I am going to rev my engine up to go full throttle to pursue whatever it is that I want to pursue, whether it's to start your own business, whether it's to start your own investment firm, whereas you can do that, hint, hint, and things like that. You don't have to just keep saying, you know what, I'm not going to do it because I'm afraid that I'm going to fail. No, that's the praying mode in your life. That's the praying mode, the EY mode in your life. No, stop letting doubt eat at you. Stop letting that worryation hold you down, and pray for the elevation. Pray for the increase. Pray for the improvement. That's why I say improvement, because I've never heard somebody say, I have improved for the worse. But you can always change for the bad. You want to change for the best, but a lot of times people change for the worst. Why? Because they are in praying mode. Somebody is praying on them. Their mind, their emotions is preying on them. Instead of allowing them to elevate, they are making you a sheep, and the wolf is coming to eat you up. We have to learn how to stop doing that. Prez, I got you doing that. And it's going to be so funny because it could be you and Lisa J together. But, I see Lisa, she doing her thing. Shout out to Lisa J Stocks. But I know it's already been given to you. Now, do you want to elevate that, or you want somebody to hold you back? That's the question that you got to ask yourself. And don't let yourself hold you back, because that's even more torture than somebody else in real life preying on you. The praying mode in your mind is so much scary that you think somebody's after you, but it's just your own doubts, your own fears, your own worryation that's preying on you with the EY, of course. You see what I'm saying? Those are the things that we are constantly fighting, right? And sometimes we just think it's somebody on the outside when it's our very own thought process. It's our very own mind with the fears and the doubts and the worryation that's holding us back from doing the things that has already been given to us. The storehouse has many rooms of blessings and abundance of love and things that you can do to elevate yourself, but we have it on lock because that fear and that worryation, we worried about things that may come and contaminate it. No, we need to be fearless and pray for that thing, and not fearful and allow somebody to prey on it with the EY. Those are the things that I'm trying to say here. The fact is, you all have the strength to do it, whether it's Lady Shay, whether it's Prez, Scorpio Mama, you too. You like to play, but you got to know that somebody is praying for you, AY, and not preying on you, EY. You guys all have the tools to keep going, to be successful in life. Don't let nobody strip you from it. That's why they prey on you, because, no, I don't think you should write that book, Scorpio Mama, because I don't think nobody's going to understand what you're saying. No, write the book, write the vision, make it plain. If it's plain enough, somebody's going to receive what you got. That's when you become praying. That's when you are praying for the best, because someone will be able to understand what you say. Well, I read your book. I don't care if you put it on Amazon for $5. You're going to get a review back. Yeah, I really think this lady knows what she's talking about. Hey, congratulations, Scorp. Now somebody just purchased you and said that you improved in their life. You helped them improve in their life. That's the praying mode with the AY. The praying mode with the EY. Nah, don't do that, Scorp. Ain't nobody going to give a damn that you wrote that book. Ain't nobody going to support that thing. Everybody ain't going to understand what you're talking about. Right. And that's the thing that I'm trying to tell you. So in order for you, like I said, we have to change everything. We have to change our mindset. We have to change all of those things, because somebody's still praying that you don't elevate yourself. Those are the things that we have to worry about. Those are the things that we are so fearful, that they're so fearful about, because you're willing to improve while they want to be stagnant and let their dreams die. So they praying on you that no, don't do that. Stay on the block with me. No, I need to go to work. No, just stay here a few more minutes. You ain't gonna be late. Now you missed your day at work. Now you been docked a payday because somebody prayed strength, not a weakness. But I don't know. People think I believe that I dropped the link in there. If anybody wants to come up and have something to say, that's cool. But you know, it's up to you guys. We can only grow. We can only grow if we work together. That is you're helping me elevate. You're helping me strengthen myself from those that are actually preying on me with the EY. That's what I want for you guys. I believe in myself. I have black sewing businesses for years. And what happens, Squawk, right? You believed in yourself, it was successful, and then you know those people that was preying on you couldn't really touch you anymore because you was prayed up with the AY. You've been prayed up. You was elevated. You became successful, and now there's people. Now if you stop the business or if it went down, they're gonna start laughing at you. Nah, y'all can laugh all y'all want. I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna pray that I get back to where I was before. You can still do that if you want, Scorp. I don't know if you want to, but know that you can because you already did it. You understand? Somebody's praying that you do succeed in that. And that's what we want for you. And that's what we want for anybody else. So, it, is it me or is the sound out? That may be me. So what I'm going to do is I don't know if you can hear me and I don't know. Am I back yet? Can you hear? Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. Can you hear me? But if you can't hear me, what I'm going to do is I'm a step down because there is like a storm. And I pray that, those people in Francine's way that I'm praying that you get through this thing, right? Because, natural occurrences happen. There's a hurricane, in the Louisiana, Mississippi area. I don't know how many people are down there. You know what I mean? But, there's a storm out here in this way. I'm praying that a lot of you get through it. It's heading north towards, Tennessee, and it's supposed to be going all the way up to the Midwest. But I am praying that you guys get through that. You manage yourself out of it. And just remember, man, when somebody is praying for you, that's a selfless act. When they are praying on you, it's a selfish act. Now the question is, which way do you want to live your life? Do you want to be prayed on or prayed for? Do you want to be selfish or do you want to be selfish? Selfless, excuse me. Do you want to be selfless or do you want to be selfish? Which one do you want to do? Each one of us had that choice in our mind. So just remember, you can be prayed for or you could be prayed on. Those are the things. Your neighbor's name Francine. Well, Francine is out here causing wind damages and flooding. Scorp. You need to tell her to calm down. And I hope, like I said, if you guys are in that path of the storm, I hope you guys, yes, it's heading up. Like right now, it's heading up towards Nashville, Kentucky, and all that other stuff. It's gonna like all of that's gonna head up that way. It probably die before it gets to like Michigan and stuff like that. But yeah, but that's why you got to put yourself in the best position. You got to allow yourself to say, you know what, I can get through this because you know I'm gonna get through this because I'm prayed up. you can also pray yourself up, right? You can also gather yourself together, elevate yourself, and be prayed up, and so that way no one could prey on you, even if they want to. That's why the Bible going to tell you no weapon formed against you shall prosper, because you are prayed up. You are at a higher elevation than those that's trying to seek whom they could devour. And these are the things that we got to understand. You know, everyone I know with the name Francie be tearing things up. That's how I feel about. Never mind. I ain't gonna say the name. But anyway, you know, it just be like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's just the fact that you got to know where you are in this life, in this stature, and understand, do you want to be prayed or do you want to be prayed? You understand? Do you want to be prayed, meaning, you know, to do something out of love, or do you want to be prayed to be attacked and devoured by someone because they feel like you're weak when your strength is already in you? These are the things that we have to decide going forward. Uh, but you know, because the things are occurring the way that they are, you know, we have to understand where we are in this life. Do you want to be a do you want to be preyed? Do you want to be a victim, or you want to be a victor? That's how we should look at pray and pray, right? The AY is victorious. The prey is the victim. Good morning, watermelon. Those are the things how we got to look at it. Stop allowing people to prey on you. Stop allowing your mind to prey on you, because you have room for growth. You continue to stunt your growth, you're still being preyed on. When you begin to grow, you're being preyed on or prayed for. Prayed for and prayed on are two different things. When somebody is praying for you, we want to believe that they want you to increase, even though that people can use prayer to cast a curse on you, right? Because the person that you're praying to, you want them to be the correct entity and not the one that's against you. But you, even with that, you got to understand the good from the bad. You gotta understand which way of praying you have to do. So, you know, I just believe that we all have these things in us. I believe that, you know, this conversation will allow you to understand the difference of praying with the AY and being prayed on, which is the EY. So those are the things that we really and truly have to understand. And I believe we can understand that because you all have the understanding to do so. My new neighbor, I've been looking at her sideways. Score. You got to learn how to stop adding to the mix. If you are who you are, you don't have to add to someone to stir up the pot. You just be, you know, fun ain't always supposed to be an everyday thing. Everybody's not meant to have fun. Everybody's not meant to understand you. I'm just thankful that, you know, the few times we have interactions, you know, we have understanding. And, you know, things that you do, you don't prey on me about, and vice versa. And those are the things that we have to understand. We just really, truly need to understand that praying, we don't have to be preyed on in order to understand that somebody is against us. Somebody's being selfish because it's not their way. You know what I mean? So, excuse me, you know, I think I'm running out of words. And, you know, like I said, I had dropped a link and nobody came up. So I just want everybody to understand that you guys are truly blessed. You're too blessed to be stressed. That means you have been prayed for. And because you have been prayed for, we want growth in your life and not stagnation. So, with that being said, y'all, I truly thank everybody for stopping by. I truly pray that I really don't care. So, okay, the A's go A. That's how you feel. Who am I to tell you how to feel? Right? But I truly thank everybody for stopping by. I truly pray that this has touched somebody and helped somebody understand the difference of being prayed for and not prayed on. And I truly believe that, I hope that nobody is praying for you while they praying on your downfall. I truly appreciate everybody stopping by. If this, if it helps you, God bless you. If it don't, I'm leaving it on the table for somebody else to pick it up. And if it helps them, God bless them too. Wife, I'll get my new spectacle. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus. This guy. I hope so too. I hope so too. Why? You ain't gonna put the damn things on. You're gonna put it down and say, damn it, I forgot where I put it. That's what you do, word. That's what you do. But like I said, I truly appreciate y'all coming through, man. Like I do. And like I said, hopefully y'all, like I said, once again, I am asking you guys to check out my community wall as I continuously try to push words of mentorship program, because I believe that it will help you. It will help somebody. And it's a free program that he's willing to do for you. And like, all you have to do is show up and participate. And I believe that, well, I know, I'm not believing, because belief leaves doubt for some people. It leaves doubt for a lot of people, everybody in particular, but whatever. I know that the program can help you have a better relationship with your child, one, and it'll give you the tools to say, you know what, I am thankful that somebody took the time to help this relationship grow between that parent and that child, or them parents and that child. I just know that it's successful. And oh my God, sorry, atmosphere. Yo, you got to be safe out there. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm telling y'all, Francine is out here causing havoc. I am praying that everybody gets through this unharmed. I am praying that the power don't go off, and I'm praying right now that atmosphere power comes back on. It is not a long occurrence of him not having power. But we know that sometimes power goes out and we ain't got that generator. We got to scramble. You know what I mean? I really pray for that. That just part of it, but eventually I'll remember where they are. Plus, she said she go. You need to put the chip in your glasses, word, so that way you can find it on your phone. But yeah, atmosphere. If you can hear me, man, I really hope for the best for you. Uh, 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 see, that's the type of thing that make me want to stay on, because now I'm worried about you, and I ain't got no way of contacting you. You still my guy, but I do hope that that power does come back on for you, man. I really do. You know what I mean? I do. It's and see it's heading this way. I'm just Memphis. What's going on? How you feeling? Good afternoon. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be safe out there in that. Well, Memphis is. I don't know if the Francine heading your way, DJ, but you need to be careful out there. If it is, I hope you got the things that you might be in the crib all day. You might be in the house all day. Remember that keychain when you clap it? Yeah, that's what they need. Hi, Miss Chicago. I see you. I see you, Miss Chicago. Good afternoon. I'm glad, because I was worried that sometimes there's entities that make you think that somebody's out to get you and they're not. But I'm glad you're here, Miss Chicago. Peace and blessings to you. But yeah, like I said, you know what? We just have to, we just have to continuously show this love, man. We have to continue to pray for those people, man. We have to show love to them, because at the end of the day, when you are praying out of love, it's a selfless act. That's why when you pray for, it's selfless. When you pray on, it's selfish. It's been raining bad out here, and my female homegirl. Listen, man, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Everybody keep thinking these weather occurrences is a joke. You know what I mean? It's not a joke. You know what I mean? Those are things that we can't control. We can't control Mother Nature, right? But we still have to prepare for those things, just as if it can happen. You know what I mean? But now it's time for us to be prayerful that you guys get through that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to see anybody. I don't want to see anybody struggle. That's why Word keep teasing me, talking about, oh, you want to save the world. No, I just don't want to see good people struggle. Right. So my goal is to continuously encourage them that, hey, you can get through the doldrums. You know what I mean? If I could, I would stay on all day until people power come back on. You know what I mean? Like, look, we just had 2 people already say, their power went out. You know what I mean? And those are the type of things that, I can't do nothing to help them from where I'm at. But, just having a conversation may get them through those little awkward times of powerless situation. Excuse me. You understand? So those are the things your goal is to change. Prez, you don't even understand. One by one, you are doing just that. You are changing the world with that. You know what I'm saying? You are changing the world by giving up that information, giving up that wisdom. You're not being prayed. You're not praying on people because they're weak. You're being prayerful because you want them to grow. And this is the thing that I'm talking about. If we continuously do the things that helps people improve themselves, they can no longer be a victim anymore. They can't be preyed on anymore. They're not the weakest link. You understand? That's why the lionesses go for the little cubs and things like that, because they don't know. But as long as you keep giving them the information to defend themselves and grow and the things like that, they can no longer be preyed on. They get strength to where they put their big paw on that line gonna fall the hell back. And that's the thing that we have to do as far as us as human beings. We have to continue to be prayed up so nobody preys on us. You understand? We got to pray for that strength. We got to pray, even though it's already in us. You got to go in your storehouse and activate the gifts that have already been given to you. But as long as you become stagnant, it's never going to work, because you are not helping yourself grow. You are not helping yourself increase the powers that are in you. You are not increasing the power that God has already placed in your life, in your body, in your soul, and in your heart. And when those things occur, you will always be preyed on. Even when you gain the strength, you're still going to be preyed on. Somebody's still going to try you, but they're going to understand very quickly that, damn, he's too strong. If you watch Star Wars, you see Darth Vader say, damn, the Force is strong with that one. Why? Because he continuously was growing. He continuously elevated himself in the craft, whatever the craft it is that he was using. He was elevating himself in it. And each and every one of us have that within us. I promise you that. I do. I'm telling you, it's within all of you. It's up to you to find it, activate it, increase it. Until you do that, nothing can happen. Nothing. You're gonna be a victim instead of a victor. If you don't continuously activate yourself and get prayed up and elevate yourself from within, you're gonna be a victim outside of yourself. And a lot of the time in your own damn mind. We have to learn how to continuously fight that. I know I said I was getting off here, but I'm going off of you guys' comments, and that's why the conversations need to be had. That's why a lot of the time we tell people to come up, because what helps you helps me, and what helped me may help you. We're doing a fair exchange, but what we're doing, we're helping each other grow. We're praying for one another for elevation instead of praying on somebody because they don't know what the hell they're doing, or they don't know what they have. And those are the things that we have to continuously work on in order for us to be successful. Memphis, I hope your neighbor gets through that. They power come on soon. Atmosphere, I hope your power comes on soon. And for the rest of you guys, please be safe. And if you are in the way of the storm, prepare yourself, bunker up, and don't be a victim of the storm, but be prayed up that you will get through it. With that being said, y'all, for real this time, I'm out. Thank y'all for showing up. I'm gone.